Hello ladies and gentlemen, yes, Zeke here again today to bring you another episode of Not Making Eye Contact, because I have to look over at that screen when I start the episodes. Anyways, that is not the point. It is time for another episode of Let's Play Binding of Isaac, and I fucked up apparently. Okay, and I'm starting to get the feeling that I have not actually beaten Shoal as Samson, even though I'm pretty sure I've done it on camera. So I'm of course playing in the spider mod again because the spider mod is fucking fabulous, and because it allows me to fix things and have situations with, like, what's it called, explosive diarrhea, and basically just enjoy myself in a lot of ways that the non-spider mod does not. I don't have to worry about D6 rerolls, so there's no point in fighting the boss right away on the first floor before I get an item, because right now any item that is in the item room is going to be better than what I have. Because either it's a passive and I can use it, or it's an active and I can use it. So it is Ghost Baby. I'm not sure if I've said this before, but familiars scale well in the early game, but not so much in the late game. So if you're going to get them early, because they will give you more of an advantage early than they ever will later on. Let me see what else is on this floor, though. I'm just making sure that my volume isn't too ridiculous right now. I'm actually going to kill this guy mostly with Ghost Baby, because these are some of my least favorite enemies in the game, and I just don't like them very much. I don't like them much. Either way, time to move on. Move on, keep calm, carry on, my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Okay, so now it's time to fight the boss. Like I said, since I have a familiar for the first boss, it is very likely that this is going to be considerably easier than it would be without a familiar. Oh shit. And I say that immediately as I take damage, because a familiar early game will pretty much double your damage and more than double your crowd control, because he fires at a slightly off angle compared to you. So a lot of crowd control, a lot of cow control will be going on, and a lot of item gets will be going on. Health upgrade, very important as Judas. I'm going to, of course, not Judas, Samson. I'm of course going to be, I forget what I'm going to be doing. I'm trying to go down to Shoal, because that is important for what I think my current objective is. I just have the feeling that tonight is going to be a good night. Now, pretty much that I have not beaten Shoal as Samson yet. Like I said, I think I've done it on camera, but maybe it didn't register for some reason. Either way, I'm probably going to be going to that curse room, but likely I'm going to be doing that after I'm done with everything else, boss included. Bossa Nova's included. You know, sometimes you just gotta step back and do a Bossa Nova, and then every little thing will be alright. So, easy fight on the second floor. It's just Larry Jr. As long as he does not shoot me with like a crazy bullet, I should be fine, because of course this is the bullet version of Larry Jr. The boulet. Is our firearms a French invention? Because bullet is clearly based on a French word. I don't know about that. Somebody tell me in the chat, who invented the gun? Because gun is not a very French term, and neither is firearm, but bullet is clearly comes from a French term. Tears upgrade is definitely something that I'm going to be taking. Deal with the devil, I hope to also take, although they have nothing I can really afford to take, so unfortunately not. This does open up the possibility of a deal with the angel in the future, since I have actually turned down a deal with the devil, excuse me. Again, I'm still kind of stuffy and sick. I know I'm always kind of stuffy and sick, but I don't know what to do about that. I go to the hospital and they're like, have some allergy medication, and it does nothing. I'm like, okay, well, thanks for the help, hospital. Or doctors. I guess I should say doctors. I don't just go to, like, the ER. I actually have a problem. Actually, it's a fairly major problem in Canada in general, that there are a lot of people who take over advantage of the healthcare system, and they'll go to the ER for every little thing. And it kind of increases the total amount that the healthcare system costs everybody. And it's one of the major flaws in the healthcare system, although I would never ever live somewhere without universal healthcare unless I was offered healthcare as a job, like moving to the States. Like they're like, we'll cover all your healthcare, then I might. But that's besides the point. Okay, so the secret room might be adjacent to here. It is indeed adjacent to here. I can get these. Guppy's tail. That's a bit of a tough call. Bombs are key. Shit. I was gonna bomb my way into the tears down. Shit, even more. Okay, I'm definitely gonna take this. And then I'm going to go into here. I'm going to get the 9 cents. Then that gives me enough to go ahead and teleport to the shop where I can get an item. Compass for 15 cents I will definitely take. The only reason I'm taking it is because I'm really going to want to rush down the bosses in order to get deals with the devil / deals with the angel as fast as possible. And I'd say this floor turned out pretty well, other than the Tears downgrade. And the fact that I am now currently slow as a fucking snail. I'd really like to get some extra plays out of this, but I don't think it's going to happen. I'm already kind of risking a bit too much here. I'm not sure if there was any health on sale in the store, but I will probably go check that out. Because I also have the health in this room, bring me up to 2/3 of my total health. I'm at base Isaac health by basement part 2, which things could be better, could be worse. I have red tears, a fair amount of damage, rage. There's some things going for me right now. What is this tarot card? It is the Hermit again. You know what? I'm good with that. I'm good taking the Hermit. The Hermit is a good card. And you know, if there may be a blood bank on the next floor, and I may be able to increase my total money and actually go to the shop. It's actually an XL floor, and there is no arcade. So I think I'm gonna stick with my initial plan and try to rush the fuck out of the boss. I am on the catacombs instead of the caves, so that could present a bit of a problem. Although, with my damage currently, I seem to be doing fairly well, at least against bombfly fistulas. Of course, golden chests will start spawning like mofos, just because I have Guppy's tail. The thing you really have to do in this room is actually take advantage of, or kind of focus your aggro so you don't get too many of them shooting at you at once, and you can just hang out in between their shots while you hit them. Sometimes that's easier said than done, but remember your kiting is what I was actually trying to say there, but didn't. I can use one key to automatically get, or one card to automatically get to the shop, but I don't have enough money to go to the shop. But I do actually get, oh god, this could be bad. So this is actually kind of good, as long as he doesn't chase me down too much, because it means a deal with the devil, or free deal with the devil item, which could be another Guppy item, which could take me very close to actually becoming Guppy. But if he actually, okay, managed to get him into his double state there, his deviled food cake there. Oh Jesus, no, stop. Now they're both chasing me, and this is where things get bad, and I've taken 2 hearts of damage, and oh shit. This was the problem that I was about to mention. If they both start chasing me, or if they get me in a matrix of bullets, I could just die here. I may actually teleport out if things go horribly, horribly wrong. Fortunately, things did not go horribly, horribly wrong, and now I have a spacebar item, and I am not comfortable fighting the boss at the moment. Hell, I'm barely comfortable carrying on here. This is all I can do. Shoot like this and hope that these flies do not run into me. They fortunately didn't run into me, and I managed to get out. Okay, now I have some flies. The flies do damage proportional to the tiers I have, so they should be doing plenty of damage. I think that works for Guppy's head flies as well as just regular Guppy flies. And they are currently what is keeping me alive. I have a bomb, I have 2 keys. I could search for the secret room. This is oh, and I'm dead. Well, shit. Replay. I was doing so well too. That is very disappointing. Just on the basement part 1, not on an XL floor, so everything is going well so far. If I can get a bomb, I will use it to open that chest. What really killed me there, and it almost was an advantage if I had gotten some health earlier, was the fact that I got the, what's it called? The Fallen as a boss. Pretty much the hardest boss I could have possibly gotten in that situation. I just wasn't doing enough damage in order to kill it with no problem. Didn't I have a ghost baby? Where'd the ghost baby go? Ghost baby, check it and see. I've got a fever of 103. So no matter what, the item room is going to pay out with something better than... I had to say something better than what I have, isn't it? This is pretty much one of the only items that it is never worth taking because it fucks up a familiar if you have one, and you could have like Demon Baby, which is a really good familiar. What's in here? Flies. Not worth it. And I don't have any bombs, so I guess it's time for me to fight the boss. I could have gone into the secret room, but I would have likely just died in there because it would take me 2 half hearts to get out. I was really hoping for some sort of damage advantage or any advantage. Fortunately, I'm fighting what is a fairly easy boss as long as you don't kind of psych yourself out and accidentally get hit by the bullets or by the crazy chasing second Gemini. Not sure what to call him, like Gemini and Gemini Jr.? Gemini Jr.? Whoa! And the thing that really sucks about Samson is he starts with like slightly higher shot speed than any other character, as far as I can tell anyways. And that can really knock people around. So it's very hard to get Gemini stuck next to a wall, which is my usual strategy. And oh god, yeah, see, and he will catch up to you no matter what, as opposed to the fire rate of everyone else, even if he is stuck next to a wall. Doesn't matter though, I seem to have gotten him. Range upgrade, pretty much the worst possible outcome for that entire floor. At least I have a key, I guess, is the one fucking bright side of this horrible, horrible situation. Despicable situation. I have 2 keys now, which is a second little bright side, I guess. But you know what they say, always look on the bright side of life. Bright side of life right now is that I'm almost dead. That's not much of a bright side, but I feel like that's the only thing I've got going for me. And it's not even something going for me. So that doesn't make any sense. Any damn sense. Any dang sense. Dang damn sense. Gangnam Style? Okay, Tears upgrade and 2 Spirit Hearts. For 2 of the easiest bosses of the game, I can definitely do that. And it is quite a high Tears upgrade, so... ain't your regular, everyday, normal Tears upgrade. It is like a fucking good Tears upgrade. I'm just a regular, everyday, normal motherfucker. I'll tell you in the first song. I told you in the first song, I'll tell you in another. There we go. So, Monstro is almost dead. I'd actually like to make a visit to the item room before I do the boss room here. I've taken damage on this floor, so my chances of a deal with the devil are pretty slim. But not impossible, because I still, oh shit, haven't taken damage to the actual boss. Unless taking damage right there actually counts as taking damage to the boss, which, you know, I wouldn't be surprised. Because sometimes, I find that most of the programming errors in this game are just things that nobody thought of. Like a lot of the weird things that happen in terms of items not showing up, or items showing up too often, or things not working out together. Oh, fucking Christ, I can't believe I've taken almost 2 Spirit Hearts of damage on this room. So, Tears upgrade. Okay, still just a Tears upgrade is pretty good. I really wish I had kept the 2 Spirit Hearts, but you know, can't always get what you want. But if you try sometimes, you can get what you need. Often you also just can't get what you need or what you want. Those times really suck. I always gotta watch out for standing too close to these fly motherfuckers, because they will explode and bullet the shit out of you. Extra Spirit Heart I will just take right away. I might need to use that in order to get into that curse room. Again, with Samson and Judas, well, less with Judas because Judas has some pretty hefty advantages to begin with, but especially with Samson, you are pretty much forced to just search out any possible advantage and just hope that one comes up. I do have a death card here. That could really help me on a multi-segmented boss if I happen to come across one. I also have a second key, 1 cent, and the ability to... Is this the secret room next to me here? Oh, the mark! That is real good. Let's go into here as well, get 6 cents. Up to 7 cents. I'm actually going to blast my way out of here, just to avoid taking some extra damage. And I won't go to the shop because it's a bit... not quite worth it yet. I do have a damage upgrade now, and I'm pretty sure it's also a speed upgrade or something like that anyways. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hang out next to this rock, put a bomb down, blow up the tinted rock. That worked out perfectly. And yeah, that just worked out perfectly. I have nothing else to say about that. Got nothing to say about that. I'm doing some extra damage now, and I still have the advantage of having rage, although it didn't really do much for that fight. and down to the next floor. Okay, so I'm starting out in the very middle here. There's no definite way to go in order to come across terminals as fast as possible. It only takes me 1 kill to get to red tiers. Red tiers don't always mean extra damage, but they often mean extra damage, or that you're doing good damage. That you're doing good work. Come on. Come on, silkworms, let's go party. Yeah. I'll probably hunt down the secret room on this floor just because I am so close to 15 cents and I do have my key. And it is more likely that I'll be able to buy another key in the secret. I hate this room. I know I shouldn't hate this room, but fuck, I hate this room. I just can't. They shoot straight at you. You have to be in the range of their shot to shoot them. Unless you're like curving your fucking bullets like a champion. Curving your bullets like the movie Wanted, which was fucking stupid. Yeah, it was pretty stupid. If anyone disagrees, go ahead, disagree, but man, it was stupid. Let's just instantly death all this shit. Now I'm just fighting little Chad, which is better than fighting all those silkworms as well. Little Chad, of course, does get faster over time as you hurt him. But he had 3 segments, so I managed to do quite a bit of damage with just the death card, and I get Little Chad as a reward, which is pretty much the crappiest reward. Such a crap reward, and it's mine. The most crappy reward of my life. And if I crap, I'm gonna crap on you. Because apparently I have like a deep-seated scatology fetish, which I didn't think I was a fan of, but you know, whatever, subconscious. If you want to play me like that. Telepills takes me to the angel room, where I get the Bible. You know, that at least lets me one-shot mom. That's actually a huge advantage. That was one of the telepills fixes, actually. In the regular version of the game, the telepills cannot actually take you to the curse, or to the devil room, or the angel room. But it was supposed to be able to, so that's what I mean. A lot of the things that happen in this game or a lot of the glitches are programming errors. Remember, now I can get extra money and extra stuff just by flying if I need to. Like if there's a bunch of pennies in the middle of here, or if I want to avoid taking half a heart of damage, I can do that. I can do that. So I get Crack the Sky here. Crack the Sky is pretty fucking horrible. To be honest, I'd rather just have the Bible for occasional ability to fly. And I'd rather take damage to go into the curse room than use my Bible, because there's extra pennies I can pick up on this floor. I get Guppy's head. Now, I actually do prefer Guppy's head to the Bible, but I want the extra money. So let's finish off the floor. I'll probably go back for Guppy's head after I use the Bible once. The Bible. Isn't there some sort of word, something Bible that exists, or that somebody used in a book once? I don't know. I think it was like a gibberish word that happened at one point and that never happened again. There we go, get an extra key. I'm at 9 cents. So was this 4 cents down here, or was it more cents down here? It was 2 cents. Probably not worth it. Instead, I'm going to be using the Bible to avoid half a heart damage and to go into here. So I won't take a damage on the way in, but I will take half a heart on the way out, and then I have something to help me for every room. So a lot of people, I think, underrate Guppy's head. Guppy's head gives you a fair amount of damage to work with on every single room, so that's why I like it. It stacks over time. The amount of damage you don't take stacks over time as well. So lots of advantages going on here. This is always just best to charge in and do everything as soon as possible. The other thing is, you have to make sure you use it, the flies appear, then you go to the other room, or else you will not get the fucking flies. Black flies, little black flies won't kill your enemies if you're impatient. Oh shit, I accidentally got hung up there for a second. I thought I had controlled properly, but I was focusing too much on the enemies and not enough on me, and not much on me? That's not even a word. Again, see, if I hadn't had the flies for that room, I probably would have taken a lot of damage just there. And if I could get more bombs, I'd actually be very happy about that. Just because right now my bombs are A, super powered, and B, I need them to get things. So I'm going to use my last bomb to get this because there's a fair chance of extra bombs or at least an extra key in there. I'm pretty happy with both. I only need 2 more cents now in order to go to the shop. Actually, I can definitely get enough money to go to the shop, so I'm going to go to the shop. Did pick up another bomb. Steam sale. Ew. Okay, well, I could pick up Steam sale to guarantee that it won't come back again, but it's gross. It's gross. It's not really gross. I should have used this earlier. Oh, Jesus, please don't kill me. Okay. I was a bit worried there for a second. I thought Jesus was going to murder me. Do get a full heart there, so I can play the blood bank some. Razor Blade, which sucks big balls, especially when you only have 2 health. Razor Blade, of course, increases your damage for a room at the cost of, I think, a full heart. It could be a half heart. It could also be a half fart, but that seems very unlikely, as farting isn't even a real stat in this, unless you have, like, the black bean. The black bean singing in the dead of night, spreads its broken wings and learns to fly. Pretty sure that's how the song goes. Again, see how much easier it makes it for me to prevent damage on even a room like this. I did take damage anyways, but I probably would have taken 2 hearts, likely, if I had not. And I'm forgetting, I'm actually kind of enjoying Little Chad this run because I'm taking a lot more damage than I should. If I should, then I would take all the fucking damage. There should be a game dedicated to taking damage. There's tons of games dedicated to taking damage, like Wipeout games. I don't mean the game Wipeout, which was fucking a monstrosity, but I mean games where it's your job to crash. There we go, managed to kill the big spider before it got in my way, and forced me to aggro the other spiders. Might actually use that bomb in order to blow up some of the rocks in the previous room. And there is a boss trap room here, so I will be getting 2 boss items as opposed to just 1, which is real nice. Let me get into a position where he can't actually get me. Get an extra half heart there. So I think before I go there, since I don't have like rerolls to take care of or anything, I'm going to go ahead and try to find the item room before I do the boss trap room or the boss room. The item room could give me a good passive that will give me a huge bonus in order to fight them. And I will just destroy these poops and then get the fuck out. Get the frack out. What did you expect from me? She's a fracking Cylon. The word frack. That was actually when I stopped, that specific line, I stopped watching Battlestar Galactica. I couldn't help myself, like, it was good, I was enjoying it so far. I really should not have picked up that spirit heart, although it will help me fight the boss trap room. I've already gone to the item room, what am I even talking about? Well, damn. Damn. God damn them all, I've been told we'd sail the seas for American gold. Might as well use the Guppy's head here. I'm also going to make a trip into that downwards room, since it's like the last place I need to explore. And I'm going to play this 3 times in the hopes that it pays out. I do have hearts everywhere, so I'm going to be playing it quite a bit. I have so much money, I might as well pick up the Steam sale, really. It'll make everything cheaper, and next floor I will definitely have 7 cents, so even if there is something good in the shop, I'll be able to buy it. I'm also going to pick up that tarot card by the end, because I will have plenty of money from playing the blood bank. What's in here? This shit, huh? Okay, managed to get out of there in time, keep one of my flies alive if I can, because flies stack. I'll take that because I can have 1 full heart. And 5 flies moving on. That is actually maximum the flies, which I will take into the boss trap room, because in the boss trap room I have to fight 2 bosses, not just 1. 2 bosses, Nova bosses? I don't even know. Cat o' Nine Tails. Just for the sake of it not showing up again, I will pick it up. Shot speed upgrades actually don't stack a lot, so I'm not sure if I can actually get any more shot speed than I had before. It looks like I might have slightly more shot speed. Remember, I do have Rage, so once I kill Monster, I should have an easier time with the Larry Juniors that will appear. And I'm pretty sure it's Larry Juniors anyways. Could be other bosses. I know Peep appears on, I think, the Catacombs. Yeah, so it is Larry Juniors. And Larry Juniors, all their segments actually count as, oh, fucking Christ. They don't count as having fucked Christ, so ignore what I just said there, as rage builders, is what I'm trying to say. I should really look up how rage works, or maybe even just turn on the damage for one of these fights at some point, so I can tell exactly how much damage each stack of rage gives me. I get a key, I get flies, I get the ability to be back at full health. Get back to full health right now. So if I, well, that's 1, 2. It's unlikely to work, but I'm gonna try it. Well, what I was trying to do there was actually get both the nickel and the dime, or the nickel and the 2 cents in one bomb. Didn't work out for me. That's alright. Up to 13 cents. And I will get some spare health from fighting this boss, so that's always good. Although I really wish I hadn't fucked up with those spirit hearts. Kinda would have been nice. And I get a single cube of meat here. Not ideal, but oh, at least I can build rage this fight. At the very least, he just fired like all the bolts. That's a weird pestilence glitch. I can't believe that hasn't been sorted out in Spider Mod. I heard that Spider Mod was actually radioactive. Spins a web any size, catches spiders, or creates spiders, generates lots of spiders. And I found I've been fighting this version of Pestilence quite a bit recently. I guess like bug blights actually count as Pestilence, so it is accurately Pestilence. Do indeed get a cube of meat. I'm gonna save my blank. My guppy's head until I'm actually on the next floor, because you don't know when I'll pass something that all my flies will just suicide on. Does happen occasionally, like those fucking turret heads. Flies will suicide like shit on those. The other thing is that there was a distinct possibility of me just getting more flies. Black flies, little black flies. So, now it is time for some bullshit backtracking. Hopefully I just get the blood bag almost immediately, because I'm gonna play down to like half a heart, no matter what, just in the hopes that I get some good stuff happening. I really should not have lost those spirit hearts. So, as I thought, this was actually a full heart. What was this again? Razor Blade, yeah. I remember. I'm doing my best to play well here. All I need to do is beat Shoal, but I'm just not getting the power I need. I'm just not getting the power that's inside. 3 plays on the blood bank equals nada for me. I should probably also go into the shop and buy the last 2 remaining items. Spirit Heart, okay. That was a good purchase. And the Hanged Man. I don't fly right now, so the Hanged Man could be useful at some point. Probably more in the future than right now, but I'm sure I'll come across somewhere where I want to use the Hanged Man in order to get like a few pennies, or maybe a bomb, or maybe 3 bombs, or maybe 8 bombs. Maybe a bomb and a key, maybe a key bomb. There should be like key chains in this that contain like 2 to 3 keys. Since there are bomb bags, or like double bombs, multi-bombs, multi-twitch, multi-pass. Just taking a drink of some lovely chai tea. And get a really good mix of chai tea from a local tea shop. I drink it all the time. I like tea. I drink it all the time. I also drink coffee all the time. I just drink a lot of caffeine a lot of the time. It's pretty much what you can get out of that. I kind of wish I had enough bombs to make it excusable for me to blow that up, because it's really pissing me off. And nothing doing. Oh well, down to the next floor. I have 1.5 hearts left for health, and I have the ability to fly for 1 room. Now, I'm going to the Depths / Necropolis. I'm really hoping for not an XL floor, because I could really use a Deal with the Devil. Well, I need advantages. Deal with the Devil, maybe not. Deal with the Angel, maybe? Because I just have so little. So little. Okay, so, oh, There we go. See, that's one of those things that flies will just like insta-suicide themselves on. I do want to avoid breaking that poop. I'm not sure how I broke that poop. I don't think I was firing directly at it at any point, and I'm down to half a heart again. Okay, 1 heart. I'm only on Necropolis 1, so this is not the worst case scenario. It is definitely not the best case scenario either. Weird question. Do the flies actually scale with rage as it scales with kills? That's a question that I never even thought that I would need to ask. That's a strange one. Oh god, just get out of my way. Oh, I had to reverse my direction last second there in order to not run straight into a greed head. Is this another telepills? No, it's a random thing. It's a bad gas pill. Lovely. Pretty much my favorite pill of all time. Other than maybe pills here, Pilsner pill. Dead bird. Can't reroll, so it's better than nothing. I really do hate items that depend on you getting hit, though. I think they are pretty much the worst of the worst of the worst, sir. Now, what I really should have done is put that bomb on the other side, but it doesn't matter anyways, since there was a live bomb and a key and a bunch of bombs in that chest, because I would have had a chance of finding the secret room, which could have had something good in it. Let's try again. Nothing. Nothing doing. Oh, Jesus. Stop bombing me, motherfucker. You think you are the Unabomber? Wasn't that a real terrorist thing? It just sounds like such a joke. Why would you name anybody that? Did they only bomb once? Why did you nickname somebody something for bombing one time? Makes no sense. Because Una generally means like first or one? I don't know. Might as well use my flies there. This is a very hard floor to me because of the amount of turrets that are generally on these floors. Okay, that was actually kind of close. That second nub is making me nervous because it could spawn more spiders at any moment. Spurters. If there was experience, these would be the perfect rooms for farming. But there isn't, so it's not. I guess you could farm with Guppy's furball. Just fucking charge me, you goddamn dick face. Oh god. Well, that was some bad play, but I hope you enjoyed the episode anyways. Right on the heels of that episode where I just killed myself at a blood bank. Spoilers, I guess. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Wait, I have to actually end it with the button click.